All right, welcome back. I've come to the conclusion that I need to rename my race. Space Dumbasses is terrible, and it really doesn't work. But considering we're a fruit-based species, the garbage patch would work just fine. And I think Plant Thing, blogger, works as well. So I'm particularly happy about the current situation, as we are very rapidly trying to find out what's going on. We've got a couple of aliens nearby, nothing that we cannot handle. We got one species just around the corner. They don't like us very much because we're xenophobic. Don't know where everybody else is supposed to be, though. We are in a spiral galaxy with hyperdrive. What is over here? That's crazy town. Not entirely sure what's up with that one. And then we're gonna go down this arm and see what we can find. I think the automated dreadnought is in here as well. Mass extinction events, cool. So we did get to go and investigate the mass extinction throughout the ages. We have found ourselves some forerunners. So we found some aliens. And greetings to you, your odd cane. New friends bring us close to the divinity. They're forerunners, though. Stagnant enigmatic observers. That means they'll most likely try to bring one of us into the fold. Okay, so we found a chilly planet. Oh no, really? Don't say that. I hope that extinction through the ages is not there. Or is that just where we stopped? Okay, so that's just basically where we stopped tracking. And our ship just fell back into our space. That is fine. Let's build a new construction ship. And we'll continuously stop going into systems that will get you fucking killed. No, the automated dreadnought's coming. Got out. Good. Whew. You should probably be scaredy cat mode at the moment. Okay, so automated dreadnought is down in there. You are currently doing just a bunch of science stuff. You are building a mining station over here. On our core systems, we managed to get another thing here. Have I done any sort of surveying of these planets? I don't think I have. These are two right next to each other. That's nice. Cool. We can send a science ship over here. And funnily enough, there doesn't appear to be much in this system either. Surprising. We don't have any visuals on these planets yet, which means that we can't really do anything with it. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here either. Wow, a completely empty system. Very rarely see that. Okay, nothing here, nothing there, nothing there, and we got ourselves one. Another stagnant ascendancy. Wow. Okay, are we wedged into two ascendancies? Ooh. Oh. Well, I guess then we're at least safe in the terms of expansion on one side. It does mean that we need to try to grab this planet as soon as possible. But we're kind of wedged in. Militant isolationists. They won't like us very much. There's a continental world that we can capture over here. At least we got that going for us. We've already surveyed everything in this system. Okay, so we'll try to get as much as we can. Arrakis. Oh, that's a clever system name there, Paradox. Okay. Okay, nothing in here, and nothing over there either. This one. Satuan. Well, we'll just pretend it's actually called Sichuan. You know, for that delectable Sichuan sauce. It's actually kind of good that we're wedged in between two fallen empires, because it means that we'll have a lot of flexibility to do whatever we want. Because as long as those guys don't awake, which is unlikely. We can basically do what we want in that system, so that's at least good. There's nothing on these planets, nothing over here. This large one does have something on it. Yes. And you, and nothing over there. Cool. How many minerals do I have? More than enough. Energy-wise, we're really good as well. Is this within my space? It's not within any known empire. Okay, so we'll just send this construction ship out here to build a mining station. This science ship. Have I actually surveyed this system yet? No, I have not. So we'll send them in here and see if we can find anything. In terms of planetary systems, size 16, a size 15. Man, we've been dealt a really bad hand here. The Boldigo, yes, that's the one I wanted. As soon as we got that, we can start actually doing proper surveying. We found ourselves some targets. They are just ye old standard shenanigery, so nothing that we should not be able to handle. We'll just get the hell out of there, and we can take it from there, so it's not really a problem. I do want to survey this here continental world, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out one to survey this one over here, and after that you can survey this planet. We don't really have much stuff that we can actually actively survey, to be honest, in terms of planetary objects. Why is this not queuing? Oh, there's no route to this system? Why? Oh, because of this system over here. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, it does mean that we are kind of trapped in a moment, and we're going to be playing SimCity for a while. Not the greatest thing in the world, but it will have to do for now. This system is looking pretty swish. And considering we should have access to it now. Lies within the garbage patch. Excellent. So we'll send those in, get that mined out, and move from there on. And all of our other ships are basically doing their own thing as well. There's 5 minerals in here. So level 3 on this system. Heritage site, nice. Broadcasts, propaganda broadcasts, very good to get more influence. And let's take a look at the surface of our planet here. It's not very good at all. Some adjacency bonuses. We can get some energy, but not very good at all. We can get 2 energy from this star, which is far more worthwhile anyway. What I do want to do is get some sort of agreement with these guys. They don't like us because we're xenophobic against them, but we can get a +10 modifier because of the same authority in that one. So at least we've got that going for us. Let me just boost this a little bit. Yeah, this is a bit of a pickle. We do have a bunch of decent worlds we can expand to. There's 2 of them. We can try to boost our habitability bonus to our species at some point, but I don't want to do any sort of biological engineering because I want to prove a point that we can even have an absolute trash tier species and still come out on top relatively easily. As long as they don't piss off the militant isolationists and the forerunners here, we should be okay. We need to be friends with these guys, or else we will not be able to get out of this part of the galaxy at all until we get any sort of jump drive technology. So, powered exoskeletons, very good. Ion thruster, don't really need it. Deflectors, power plant 2. Let's go for research speed. Let's get some corvettes up in here, because the pirates will be spawning soon. Okay, so anomaly fail risk -10. Do I have any anomaly-based scientists that I can get in addition to what I already have? It doesn't look like it. Well, considering we have the anomaly fail risk tradition, it means that we can now actively start doing these events. We're not going to go for the anomalies just yet until we have put a bit of skill on our leaders, which is going to take a little while because we're kind of hampered in that way. Okay, so we've got a couple more ships there. What kind of designs do we have? Just standard missiles. Nothing really special, to be honest. Yeah, just standard tier 1. I'm kind of interested in building another hydroponics bay, just so we can boost our Unity a little bit more. Planetary Survey Corps, also extremely powerful. I could go for it. It would just mean that we would get like 2 research points a month extra, which is quite a lot, actually. But although at this stage it's not a huge amount. Right now I'm more interested in building up my mineral stockpiles and then heading out into the galaxy. This desert world, this tropical world, though, is very interesting. But we won't be able to do it. Well, we may be able to do something with this. This alpine world, this tropical world is... Yeah, it's very interesting. Let's take a look at our expansion planner. Oh, good lord. Weak magnetic field. That's pretty bad. 300. Where the hell is this? Oh, good lord. Is this one all the way up there? Okay. It's not very good at all. It's just a relatively shitty planet. Great. Okay. Well, minerals we can certainly build up. Maybe some energy would be good. How much is this? 60. Well, thankfully, we're getting enough minerals to do this in 2 months. And we have another tradition. So Planetary Survey Corps is a go. Just so we can double our research income. And the leader has gained a level. That is excellent. It's exactly what we wanted. And now with a bit of luck, our events should start popping in where we're starting to get like minerals, energy in our current territory at least. So we can actually start expanding with internally. So like swirling shadows or mineral survey or anything along those lines. And because we have gone to boldly go in combination with some of our decent leaders, we should be able to do quite a lot of very good surveying, which is exactly what we want to do. Okay, so you are over here. We'll send you in there. Get that started. The single station's being built. That's good. This is just interior of this asteroid. This looks like it's going to be a mineral patch. Maybe a +3 or something along those lines. That'd be useful. Faint transmission coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. This could be... that's... Analysis chili. Okay. This could be aliens, or this could be a ship that's stuck in the atmosphere, but we can't go for it just yet, which is annoying. And if you're wondering why I'm building up corvettes at the moment, because first of all, I want to clear out this area so I can actually survey it, and on top of that, I want to make sure that I'm not going to run into any problems once we get to the pirate event. I also need the solar panel network. Thank you very much. That's a +4 on that modifier. So let's see if we can survey anything good. So this one over here. I kind of do want to get a colony ship right around now. Construction complete. Well, we're 6 years in. Normally, I'd already get my first colony ship out already, but there's the birth of space piracy, as predicted. Let's see where they're going to go. There will only be 2 jumps out, maximum. We can forget about the solar panel network for the moment. We'll just buy a couple more corvettes. I just want to know where these pirates are coming in from. Let's get a leader on there as well. A decent one. Aggressive, yes. Boost them a little bit. Like every little bit counts when it comes to fighting these here pirates. Okay, let's take a look at our policies. The strategic resources. Policies. First contact protocol is aggressive. Let's set that to peaceful. Core worlds is citizens only. Refugees and slavery is allowed. Slavery is prohibited. Okay, there they are. 550. I'm going after one of my stations, so let's engage these aliens. They are actually en route, surprisingly. You can stay on passive mode. Where are you guys going? It doesn't look like my my ships are looking to engage. Okay, so we got some pirates. They're in this system. 10% on an anomaly is actually quite good. God damn it, they've got missiles. Where are my ships? Okay, you're attacking the pirate fleet. There you go. Hyperdrive out there. 195. We should be able to do this. Let's hope we don't lose this station in the process. They will be out of shields, and they have engaged 2 stations at the same time. And also my attack fleet, but I got more numbers than they do, and they are completely out of shields. Social experiment. Interesting. Wow. As far as we can tell, the colony was some kind of social experiment and conducted centuries ago that ultimately ended with the colonists massacring each other. Next time on Big Brother, we've downloaded all the data found in the databanks. Society research. Nice. It's 23 orders. Let's get another signed ship out in here. Okay, how about my losses? 0 losses. Did they actually jump out? It does look like they jumped out. Let's go and heal up. We actually have 2 debris here. That's surprising. Very surprising. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so that is kind of annoying. We do not have any... no, we need to go for the monument. And influence, we're +7. So we're going to just get anything, really. And we'll just grab everything we can and then survey the system. There we go. Wait a minute. That's not the right system, is it? Is it? It is. Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. +8 in this system. That's actually quite good. There's some +1 stuff in here. This is just this ship. Let's put some mining stations in here. That's only 1, so it's 60 minerals. It's completely and utterly negligible. I think I've pretty much tapped everything that I can in terms of resources so far, except for some of the science stuff in here. But right now I'm more interested in actually getting the resources within my territory before going for the science. As always, the goal is generally to be at the same number of years as our science is, and later on this will spiral completely out of control anyway. But you get the general idea here. Okay, so we continue to be an absolutely trash species, as to be expected. All right, what do we got? Wow, +8. Wow, almost, wow, +8 influence. That is pretty ridiculous, actually. Planetary capital, very good. Deflectors, nanocomposites, afterburners, good. And our economy is a little bit in the crippled arenos. That is unfortunate. We'll be able to upgrade this building soon, though. Get even more influence. It's now +3. And we get a whole bunch of bonuses out of it, so that means we get an absolutely insane amount of research out of it, or at least Unity production. We're currently at 11. That is pretty damn high, to say the least. And with 3 science ships, we're pretty much getting a 100% bonus to our technology output as well. As long as they're surveying stuff, yeah, we're basically, for everything they're surveying, I think they get a bonus, yeah, for their monthly gain when surveying every single planet. So, yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. The problem with this is it's going to get nerfed to their ground in the 1.6 update. So, presence of a foreign alien-made object. 0% failure risk. Let's have a look. Okay, so 221. I think it's soon time for our first colony. And it's only 40 minutes into the first game. Isn't that great? We've managed to cripple our way from orbit, and now we're here. So it's a size 16, and this one as well. Let's go for expansion. We'll get an additional 1 pop per colony, and we should be good there. And then we can start our first expansion. A whiff of something. Oh, it's a box. Okay. So the olfactory study. We just needs a scientist level 3, of which I have none, which is to be expected, really. There's the analysis chili. What do I need for that, actually? A 2 or higher. 30%. Let's leave it for now. Okay, we've got science stuff, physics lab, deflectors I can get in 28 months. Let's go for that. I'm getting a pretty damn big modifier right now because of the amount of population that I have. I think, not entirely sure, I think the for every single pop it requires 2 more science, I think. I'm not entirely sure. We can probably actually take a look here. What's the based on? Administrative AI. The base is 720, so it actually does not impact me at all yet. So my population is literally not big enough to start impacting any of that sort of thing. Okay, so arguably a better planet, a lot more minerals on it. We could go for this one, but we can't because we literally don't have the ability to do so. Let's go for this one as our first colony. It seems to be a big trash pile, you know. Let's see. A compost heap. There we go. Nice and thematic. And our alien species, or at least our radishes, are still absolutely terrible. I hope that you had a fun time watching this episode. We're going to go and wrap this one up right here. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.